Hello everyone, today I am going to show you how to create a 3D spirograph in Houdini. This tutorial also covers the easiest way to implement your complicated mathematical function in Houdini expression. Okay, so before we start into Houdini, I would like to show you one small presentation about spirograph and its tools. So see, here you can see one spirograph gadgets through which you can design your spirograph. Maybe you can recall your childhood when you design a spirograph through this kind of gadgets. So first of all, I am going to show you how it's work. Okay, so this is basically 2D spirograph. So first of all, we can define the name of these tools. Okay, so this is my stator, that big gear one. This is my rotor, and definitely this is my pen point through which you can put your pen and rotate that rotor and design your spirograph. Okay, so now we need to find this position of pen point. So I always believe that whenever you do such kind of thing, always find out what value you already have. So in our case, we have this radius of the stator, we have radius of the rotor, the distance of pen point from the center of the rotor, and angle by which rotor rotates on stator. Now we need to find the XY position of this pen point at particular angle TA. Okay, so here through trigonometry we can find this solution, and the solution for this position of XY is x is equal to rs minus rr into cos TA plus dp into cos rs minus rr divided by rr into TA, and y is equal to rs minus rr sin TA minus dp into sin rs minus rr divided by rr into TA. Okay, so this is the solution of this 2D spirograph. Now my main focus in this tutorial is you need to design that 3D spirograph. So first of all, I am going to show how in our example I am going to design that 3D spirograph. So in our case, I am going to rotate this whole gadgets of spirograph in x-axis, that is your horizontal axis. So let me demonstrate. So it will work like this. Okay, so let's see what the calculation for that thing. So everything is remains same, just one thing we need to work out is that your relative speed of rotation on the system about the horizontal axis. Okay, and that is my x-axis. So now we need to find the 3D position of your pen point at time ta. So according to trigonometry, the solution is this, that x is equal to rs minus rr into cos ta plus dp into cos rs minus rr divided by rr into ta, and y is equal to rs minus rr sin ta minus dp into sin rs minus rr divided by rr into ta, and this whole function is multiplied with cos ax into ta. Okay, same way with z, this whole function multiply with sin ax into ta. So now we need to implement this function in Houdini. Okay, so let's move into Houdini. So this is the interface of Houdini. So here first of all I just press tab and I create one geometry tool. I just double click in it. Now here I need to create one curve, and for that I just press tab and I create one line. Okay, now the direction doesn't matter because we have already function for that. Now here I create one more node, that is your resample. I just click over here, and here I deactivate this maximum segment length and I set it to maximum segments. So for example, here by default segment is 10, and if I click on this, you can get here 10 segment in this line. If I increase or decrease this thing, you can see over here. Now here I prefer that I need to create one controller through which I can control my whole spirograph. Okay, so for that I prefer to create one null node. Okay, now just go over here and I just click and edit parameter. So here I create some parameter through which I can easily control my whole spirograph. So here you see so many parameter types, but in our case I prefer this float type. So I just select it, I add by clicking this. Now I select this, and here you can change the name, and this is the name through which you can call in the particular this name in your expression. So for example, here I give name capital R, and this is your label through which you easily identify the function of that parameter. So I just write down here radius of stator, and here I just change range to 0 to 10, and I just go to channel, and here I define the by default value, that is 5.1. and now see, if I apply this thing, you can find it over here, that radius stator, and by default value is 5.1. Now I again go to float, I add one more float value, I just name it as small r, and that is your radius of rotor. Same way, give range, and here I set 3.2. I just set the value very odd, so through which you can design your spirograph very complicated and very beautifully. So now again I add one more tool, I just name it as D, that is your pen point distance. Set again range, go to channel, set it to 2.17 maybe, apply, add one more parameter, name it as rotation of, sorry, I just set it to T, and I name it as rotation of rotor. Just set range to very higher, maybe 2000, and just by default value 0, so I just apply it. Again I create one more, and that is your speed. So you can increase or decrease speed through this controller. So speed of rotor, I just set range 0 to 5, and in channel I set 1 default value. Again I add one more parameter, and that is your A, that is speed of rotation in X, range to 0 to, again you can set maybe 4, and go to channel, I set it to 1 maybe, and just apply it. Now here I add one more tool, a parameter, that is your smoothness. So I design that kind of controller, so you can even increase or decrease your segments. So I just set it smoothness, I just set 0 to maybe 2 and go to channel, and here again 1, and I just apply it. Okay, and I just accept. Okay, now first of all I prefer that I just click on this null and I just call the rotation of rotor, and I just select this value, I just right click, copy the parameter, and I just go to resample, and here in segment I just right click and paste relative reference. So through paste through relative reference, it directly call that value, and you can see over here it name as ch comma double colon dot dot slash null 1 slash t. Okay, so that's how it call the value of that null 1, and I just define their name as t, so it call as t. So I just copy this. Now I just multiply this thing with, I just replace this t by sp, that is for your speed. That's I just create to increase the speed whenever you want. I just paste it again, and here I set smooth sm. So now if I click over here, and now you see if I increase the rotation rotor, you can see over here you find that by maybe if I set it to 20, you can see I get 20 segment because my speed is rotor is 1. If I set it to 2, it definitely increase the point value or segment value. I set it to 1. Now to apply this particular position in your spirograph curve, you need to create one more node, and that is your point old. Okay, and here in x, y and z you need to apply this trigonometry function. Now see, the trigonometry function is very complicated, and as you already see over here that you can define your value by ch and this. So there are so many brackets, and you may confuse that which bracket is over, or it is very complicated thing. So now I am going to show you one very easy way to implement that kind of complicated mathematical functions very easily. So see, what am I going to do? I just create one WordPad file. Okay, over here I apply this function in proper manner, that I just define rs minus rr into, see here I am not apply that function or that particular symbol or into, and here cos, that is the basic function to call cos in your Houdini expression, and ta on all I bracket I set, and this is a little very easy thing. Now here I just define that rs that I just set it to variable as r, this is a small r, dps d, ax and a, and now here in ta, that is your particular angle over here. Okay, so here I set $pt, this $pt is a local variable constant, and it give the point number of the point currently being processed. Okay, so I just set and I divided that thing with smooth. Okay, so I'm going to do this thing. So now see, what am I going to do? I create one more WordPad file. I just copy this function, Control C and Control V over here. Now I just go to Houdini. I just call one of this function. So I just copy this thing. Again go to WordPad, and here I click and I just go to replace. See over here replace, and first of all I set capital RS and I just paste it, and here I just replace that T by capital R because my name of that particular parameter, the identified name of this parameter is R, and I just replace all. So this RS is replaced with this function. Okay, so I just replace all. Okay, now I just set R and capital R, that is replace with small r, replace all. Okay, now D capital P is replaced by D, replace all. And now first of all I replace A capital X by A, replace all. And now time to change TA, and TA is replaced by $PT divide by, here I just change it to SM and replace all. Okay, so now you see, you don't need to worry about that bracket and all those stuff. You just need to just copy this thing, Control C, go to Houdini, I just go to point old, and here I just replace that thing. Again go to WorldPad, just copy Y position, Control C, Control V, copy, paste it, and now you see over here you find some small curve created. Now I just go to this controller, and now I increase the rotation of rotor like this, and now you can find some spirograph. I just temporarily disable this display point number. Even I increase the speed maybe 5. Okay, now I animate this thing. I just set it to 0 by Control Alt press. I just change my timeline. I set it to 2000, and now you see you can get your 3D spirograph. Now you just play with this controllers. For example, this is my 3D speed rotation, so I just put it to maybe 0.5. Okay, maybe 0.02. Okay, and if you want 2D spirograph, you just set this speed to 0, and you can get some good 2D spirograph. Even you can change the value of this stator, maybe 4.1. Okay, 3.7, 3.1. Okay, so just you play with these values and you can get some good result. And like this 0.02. Now see here, I just select this thing and see you can find so many segments. So just I decrease the smoothness, and with the same spirograph you just decrease your segment, and whenever you feel that this is enough segment or whatever, so you can set it like this. Okay, so through this all controller you can easily design your spirograph. Now you need some thickness for that. You just right click over here and I just apply polywire. Okay, I just set the radius to 0.02 and 0.04, increase the segments 8, okay, just go to controller and design whatever you like, increase the speed, change the value, okay. So hope you like this tutorial. See you soon with another. Thank you.